This is
Another
not a top
Ori
8
Maple
qualifier.
matchup.
This is losers round 4, it sounds like.
Okay. But is this? I wonder if this is going to be a ditto. But then again, after we saw Embad pick Maple, maybe he'll go Ori since he doesn't like the ditto.
That's possible. That you're right.
Yeah, looks like it. Yeah, he doesn't like the ditto. All right, so we've got Maple versus Ori, Elpe versus Embad, the king of double dips himself. Oh, merch report even. Oh, look at the little Christmas elf Maple. That's adorable.
Yeah, 'tis the season.
This is the season indeed.
Yeah, I can't say I'm too.
Oh my goodness!
CB2 game 1. Lots of horizontal space for both of them to run around. I think the platform layout works really well for how both characters like to move. Oh, the double spike!
There's a double dip, and if he doesn't have a double jump, he's dead. Okay, maybe he actually had air dodge too. He was fine. I wonder how annoying it must be to play Maple and have your Lily just, you know. Then again, never mind. If it works out this way, maybe that's not that annoying. Okay. Oh no, up B there. Oh, that's a kill. Wait, what? Just up? What? Oh my god! What was that option? You could have definitely killed with just up smash, down smash, up B.
Yeah, playing with this food just a little bit. Both are at high percent. Oh, the fair spike knocking him back into the platform, not the angle. Oh, no.
Wow. I can't believe there's actually no lockout on that. But then again, that's probably for balancing. Then again, I don't like it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that seems reasonable.
Yeah.
And honestly, it's fun to see little interactions like that, so I'd rather they didn't patch it out.
True. Oh, yeah, that was
Okay.
gonna be a hard recovery. No double jump there to actually make that any better. Wow, just the raw run up special. That's crazy.
I guess calling Embad loving to go for that sort of empty landing back to stage.
Up tilt, okay. Just mixing them up on that platform with these up airs. Oh my god, just the alignment of that, like, target acquired.
But I think, you know, Embad holding onto Lily just a little bit longer kind of threw LP off.
Yeah, I was waiting for a parry to be honest, but I guess they just didn't know when to throw it.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of this is like a general thing with fighting games, but in a lot of cases you'll have something that's reactable, but because of the way you've been practicing the game, you've sort of trained yourself to react to the wrong thing. And then you can get timing mix-up even when you shouldn't be getting timing mix-up. So for example, if you're used to playing against players that will always like instantly throw Lily every time they bash, maybe you've learned to sort of cue your reaction to the bash itself rather than when the bash releases. For example.
I think LP did that double up air combo there because just in case like if they went for like, you know, the DI up or whatever, they can redo it in a way that they can't actually escape. This B is putting in work this game.
Yeah, nice down tilt to cover ledge there.
Moonwalk carry. That's an up B. Or up air.
Yeah.
Not gonna kill Ori at 131. That's actually nuts.
What a bash to get a bounce. Oh, going. Okay, gets the second parry.
Oh, what a hard read.
Yeah, that up strong at corner is not something you can just throw out all the time.
Oh,
Very, very
terrible.
punishable, but hey, it's a kill if it works, and you know that they're going to have to make that jump sometimes. It just always happens sometimes.
That waveland was so quick.
Okay, and just trying to stay as safe as possible. He knows he's at a really high percent. Oh, great!
Another up
by
B.
Elpe.
I mean, in those scenarios, it's actually just hard to recover. You want to jump, you want to go over, but it's usually a not very obvious option. But your brain is like, yo, just go over it. Oh man, good stuff to LP. Cry more, as LP was saying. Cry more. Oh man.
So game 2, it looks like Embad is opting for rock wall. I think you know, this is a really popular Ori counter pick, and I mean I've seen Maple's counter pick here as well, but you know, this is what MSB told me once. Everyone who likes to counter pick against rock wall should not do so against Ori, and they should not do so against Crag, unless they're Ori. That was MSB's advice on rock wall.
That's what I was saying. Yeah, if you see Crag, or I guess also Ori, you best ban this stage because triple back air is so easy on this stage if you get knocked off because you have to basically hold in. Back air bash. Bash in general is going to be disgusting on this stage. Also, using bash as a way to like parry bait there was genius. Like just, yo, I'm hovering this over you. You're going to think I'm going to throw it at you, but actually I'm the one going at you with no hurt box or no hitbox, so you parry nothing. So smart.
Oh yeah, that's really smart because you have so much aerial drift control during the bash. You can make it look like you're gonna land and then just.
Oh no way! Oh my goodness! If Embed got that conversion in the air off that Lily wrap, that would have been nuts. I actually like that setup. Did you see that setup where he threw the orb and bounced it off the ground so it went like in the air? And then he F strong, and even if he whiffed the F strong, the orb was coming down anyway to cover him even if he whiffed. That's crazy.
Yeah, really smart. It's kind of similar to how you see Krags will throw their rock upward to give themselves some additional control when trying to cover their whiffs. Yeah.
I mean, it's like MSB was completely right because this has looked really bad for from Elpe this entire time.
Yeah. Oh, what a bash to find! That's so random.
My God, just waiting for your option and then just releasing it is so smart. Crazy how Ori can interact with things like every other character just cannot interact with like this.
Oh, Elpe getting the chase started. He's down a full stock and a half at this point. And Enbad, just every time he gets a hit, is able to carry Elpe all the way off stage. I mean, Elpe's recovery mix-ups have been on point enough, but eventually Enbad might just push through and pick this final stock. This is so scary.
That had to be a double dip.
Great mix-up with the down air. It's not something you want to spam, but if you know they like to parry your landing aerials, it's a great option, and that's going to be the game.
Nice call out on that timing of the wall jump. Just to get him right above the ledge, and then just make it so they can't tech, and F strong. Call it a day. Very solid play. Oh man. Now, I'm not really too familiar with that matchup. So I wonder where they'll go or why though. Oh, it looks like they're going to Frozen Fortress. I wonder why though. Is the room, the platforms?
Well, the platform layout means that like there's a really good spot to put Lily. That center platform is such a great spot to put Lily, and if Ori wants to respect it, he's gonna have to play a more circular game, which he can get away with. Ori can play a very circular game. The one thing about Ori though is that his raw vertical speed is not that high. It takes a little bit for him to actually get to those top platforms. So forcing him to try to commit to that might be able to work out in Maple's favor here.
Okay, we'll see it. An immediate use of that middle platform just to find a way in. Doesn't get the full conversion though, unfortunately.
Yeah. Oh, barely whiffing forward strong. Oh my! The punish going.
Good DI. Wow, you can tell Mbad's sick of being off stage with that DI in. Lily camping.
Has to play. Protect himself in neutral a bit.
You're dead. Wow. And this is why we Lily camp.
Elpe playing his brush down character so effectively.
Exactly. That's what's my favorite meme of the year, dude.
I'm glad that won meme of the year.
Yeah. Oh, it won? Nice.
I think it won. I think
it deserved it. Oh, slick recovery. Extremely fast. Okay. Oh, looking for the Nair fair, yeah. Wow, that dash lingered so long. Oh, and
that tippy tip of it.
It's like they use the little orb that the sack or whatever that Ori can throw there to like deter Elpe from going low, but then punish the high recovery with up strong. That's so smart.
Yeah, and the light ball threatens so much than just the space you throw it at, because every time you throw a light ball, you implicitly threaten bashing it and giving yourself a movement option. And so your opponent has to think ahead as to where you're actually going to be after you place the light ball, because there's so many options.
Very true.
And you know, the more options you're threatening, the more likely it is that you force your opponent into a space where they can just get hard red. And that's where we saw that up strong come out.
Oh man, you can really tell that Mbad really did not want to go into that.
Oh my god, those up air strings. Good games.
Just like he wanted to DI in to not be hit by, wrapped by Lily, but it just wasn't enough. It just wasn't enough, and he still got wrapped, and it converted into a stock. Good stuff.
Yeah, Maple with
That's
such a
pretty
strong kill confirm game. I mean, we've seen Kusi talk many times about the comparison between Ori and Maple. I mean, Kusi's been putting a lot of work into dual main the two characters, I believe. And one thing he points out a lot is that the way he and I think many other players see the two characters is that Maple is kind of just like an Ori that can kill more easily. Like Maple just has so many ways of taking these raw hits they get in neutral and finding ways